Hi, I'm doing a quick tutorial on how to make a book on paperkiwi.com using our templates and also for pre-done pages. So if you have a book and you've already designed your pages and you've used our template to design the pages, this is going to be a tutorial using that. So first thing I'm going to do is we're actually going to go to the web and we're going to go to paperkiwi.com and we would download the template. So we're going to click on templates here. We're going to choose the template. I'll have lots of sizes up in the next hour, but we're going to download the 5x7 template. It's going to download to your computer. If you have Photoshop, it should open, and you can design it. Now, I would normally recommend that you design from edge to edge. So even though it's the wrapped area, if I was doing a page design, I would bring it all the way to the edge, and I'll show you one that we have done. So after we've designed it, we're going to go into our software, which we already have open. We're going to click on Photo Books. We are going to choose a new book. We're going to choose the size of book. The template that I have ready is for an 8x8 book, but whatever size template you made, I'm going to do an 8x8 photo hardcover, and I'm just going to start with an empty book because I don't need the designs that the software has. I've already done that on my own. So as this opens, it's going to default to the cover. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go and get all of my pages and my cover. So this just goes to your computer. You can navigate to where they are. I've already navigated to there. So I'm going to select all, but I'm not using this front and back because I already used the template. Okay, so I'm going to say OK, and here is my template. And as you can see, I've got this designed. When I drag it in, I tell it to do a 2-page spread, and that pushes it all the way to the edge. It lines up your spine for you. But if you actually look at the design, you can see that I have got orange going all the way around, and that's because that is what's going to be on the inside of the cover, the little lip that's going to show around the inside edge. You don't want that to be blank. So that's why you design your stuff edge to edge. Next thing that we would do is we would go to our book and we'd go on page 1 and we would drag it in and say single page background, go to page 2, single page background, and just keep dragging in your pages and doing a single page background. Now if I click on this page, you'll see a little edge pop up, and that is the bleed edge, and that's the part of the book that might get cut off. We typically don't cut off quite as much as it shows, but you have to be careful when you design not to put text or photos that can't get cut off outside of that little edge. So as soon as I'm done, I finish doing all the single page backgrounds, and I would go through. When I want to add pages, I'm going to insert new pages. It always adds 2. So if you go to the end of the book, we had 20. Now we've got 22. As you keep going up, it's going to go. So if you're doing an ABC book, you're going to get up to where you need 28 pages because there's 27 letters in the alphabet. And it has to do 2 pages at a time because there's 2 sides to every piece of paper. So when you're done and you've dragged in all your templates, you would go through the whole book. You're going to click on send to paperkiwi.com. If there's any warnings like low resolutions, it's telling us, hey, we've got blank pages. When we're done, if there's no warnings or if we've looked at the warnings and we're okay with them, we're going to click proceed with printing. It's then going to open up, it's going to build a PDF that we can view in on our computer to preview those pages and make sure that there's no text, no grammatical errors, there's no blank pages, and it's going to show you the PDF that it's going to send us to print. So it's going to build that. It takes it a minute to build it. Just a couple of things about the software. It does use text. When you do text, it uses the fonts on your computer, so it's got an unlimited font selection, and it also has unlimited template selection. So you can use templates that you have over and over and over again, and it's not going to give you any problems. So once it's done exporting, we're going to click on View Cover, and it's going to show us those edges, and it's going to show us that those are getting cut off. It's showing us little crop marks saying, hey, this is the part that's going to get wrapped around the edge of that cover. So we do that. We go back to here. We view the pages. We can go through each page of the book and make sure that that book looks perfect. It's also showing us that bleed that's getting trimmed. Once we're done, we're going to go and we're going to click on I have examined the proof, and we're going to click continue. It's then going to send that over the web. I'm not connected to the web right now, so it doesn't send, and it's going to take you through the checkout process. So I hope that helps you build a book for using the Paper Kiwi software for pre-done templates, and have a great day.